龙腾祥云辞旧岁，
蛇舞春风迎新年。
这里校友共欢聚，
华府新年贺新春。
尊敬的各位领导、各位来宾，
亲爱的浙大校友们、大华府的朋友们，大家
新年好！
欢迎大家来到2025年大华府浙大校友会新春晚会。我是陈一正，
我是李正燕，
我是张家卫，我们给您
拜年啦！
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, alumni friends. Welcome to 2025 Spring Festival Gala, hosted by Zhejiang University Alumni Association of Greater Washington, D.C.
Zhejiang University, located in Hangzhou, China, is country's oldest and most prestigious university. Founded in 1897, it's a comprehensive research institute known for its academic excellence and innovation. With a strong emphasis on research and collaboration, Zhejiang University plays a key role in advancing knowledge and addressing global challenges. Zhejiang University Alumni Association of Greater Washington, D.C. was founded in 1999 and has been committed to alumni and community service in the past 26 years. This service has been greatly supported by the government and the community leaders. Now we are honored to have them here today. So please join me in welcome to the state. So we have the Embassy of the People's Republic of China in the United States of America, Minister Consular Shen Xuesong.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I want to, first of all, on behalf of the Chinese Embassy to the United States, to wish you a belated Happy Chinese New Year of the Snake. I feel very honored and touched by your warm welcome and invitation, especially on this beautiful Saturday. And also, I was also impressed by the introduction to the Zhejiang University Alumni Association work over the years, especially last year. There were so many activities to gather people together, and you exchange ideas and provide support to each other. And I would like to congratulate you on your good work over the years. And from Chinese Embassy, especially I work in the field of education. And our work is to promote mutual education exchange and cooperation between our two countries. And by doing promoting educational exchange and cooperation, we want to enhance people-to-people exchanges, which is the foundation of our two bilateral relations. And we look forward to working with you, continue to do constructive work to promote a stable and healthy and sustainable bilateral relations. So in the future, I hope I will continue to communicate with you and to learn more about your work. Actually, you pick a very auspicious day today. This is the second day of the second lunar month. 2月2，农历的2月2是龙抬头的日子，是一个非常非常好的日子。所以人家说是降龙抬手，万象更新。So I wish you all the best, good health, happiness, and prosperity, hope, and everything good to our younger generations as well. And thank you so much.
Let's welcome the Marin Secretary of State, Su Sanli.
Happy New Year, everyone. I'm so delighted and very honored to be here today to ZJU group. I mean, you guys are everywhere. My goodness, I feel like I'm with royalty here. And a lot of you guys are scientists or marketing people, right? And you work for the higher eds, the leading institutions, of course, in Maryland, right? Okay, George Mason's okay too. This is great. Thank you so much for all that you do for our community, because you are becoming the gold standard of what, Americans should be. Thank you so much. On behalf of Governor Moore and Lieutenant Governor Runa Miller, we'd like to wish you a Happy New Year, and thank you for all that you do. I'm your 72nd Secretary of State, and a lot of you knew me as Senator Susan Lee. And I used to represent this area as Bethesda, Potomac, Rockville, blah, blah, blah. I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed working with all of you. Minister Shin, thank you for coming and being here to represent the Chinese Embassy and also bring our countries together, but also particularly Maryland. We hope to do more exchanges between China and Maryland. And I hope to go over there, maybe in the fall, to 2 provinces, and ZJU is one of them. Hopefully, we'll see. Dr. Ping Lu, who's not here, who is in Saudi Arabia right now, told me to come. So I'm a substitute for Dr. Ping Lu. Is that okay with you all? Okay, thank you. And I love Chinese New Year because it's like, I think it's like 4 months, right? Everything starts like in January and doesn't end until April. It's like an eating adventure too, so I love it. But I thank you for that too. And we're here with our wonderful county executive, Mark Elridge. Isn't he wonderful? He comes to all of our events, all of them, not just some. And he's a champion for our Chinese American community. And of course, Dr. Senator Clarence Lam, who's been a real champion in the Senate. And of course, my colleague, Christina Poi, who represents the Governor's Office of Community Initiatives. Is there any other state people here? Well, anyway, we're fighting for you. I get involved in a lot of international affairs. We have a sub-cabinet, which I chair. We have 5 cabinet secretaries and the Adjutant General, and we're trying to bring the world together and make it smaller, particularly China. And we need our overseas Chinese community to help us achieve that. We want to bring more exchanges, particularly higher education, as I was talking to Minister Shin, so that we can do more research, exchange, investment and trade, particularly in the area of things like quantum computing, things like, especially life sciences, cybersecurity, and all kinds of knowledge-based industries that will make this a better world for both of us if we collaborate together. But we have to collaborate. I know you guys have been hearing all the horrible things that have been happening in Washington, D.C. All the horrible, arbitrary, draconian cuts and layoffs. I can't even believe it. I think I was in a nightmare or something. But you know what? Be assured that Maryland is standing by you. We're doing all that we can to help Marylanders get through all these cuts, particularly in the area of science, but particularly our government workers, our federal workers, who are such great public servants and doing the good work. You are helping, particularly with scientific research. And I think this move to cut staff like this is setting science back like 40, 50 years. But I hope we can all work together in Maryland to show that we can do it, regardless of what's happening in Washington, D.C. We got your back, front, and side, Governor Moore. We've decided to take, Governor Moore convened a roundtable of business leaders, impacted federal employees that have been kind of laid off, and union leaders, community leaders to come together to try to come up with some solutions. The first step is we created this website, and also we're trying to help the federal workforce who have been laid off get state and local jobs and look and see where the vacancies are. We're working closely with our county partners to help achieve this. But remember, don't give up, okay? You all have contributed much to our country. The generations before us have, like my parents, I'm 3rd generation. I'm sorry I can't speak to you in perfect Mandarin. There weren't Chinese classes when I grew up here. I grew up in Potomac, Maryland, by the way, and there was like one other Chinese American family here. So I got an excuse, okay? I wish there were Chinese schools I hope that your kids go to Chinese schools. How many of your kids go to Chinese school? And be honest. Oh my gosh, okay, you weren't kidding. Okay, that's good, because you'll learn about your heritage, your culture, and you gotta speak perfect Mandarin too. Brian, did you hear that? Okay, Brian, you know how to operate that drone better than I do. Where'd you learn that? Okay, well, isn't he good, Ryan? He's our future leaders. He is gonna make sure we have a future. And you are how old, Ryan? 5, wow, he's not a baby anymore, is he? So Ryan, thank you too. But anyway, on behalf of myself, because I don't want to talk too long and hog this microphone like politicians usually do. Thank you for all you do, and Happy New Year, and thank you for the privilege and honor of letting me be your 72nd Secretary of State. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Suzanne. So next, let's welcome the Chief Administrative Law Judge of Maryland, Chong Park. Oh, right here. Okay. So.
Best regards, okay.
So now let's welcome Administrative Director of the Maryland Government's Commission on Asian Pacific American Affairs, Christina Hoyle.
大家好，我叫王佩莲。My last name is Poi, but that's my married name. I'm really a Wong. I'm a 4th-generation Chinese American whose great-grandfather came from China in the late 1800s. He sent for my great-grandmother to join him in Maryland in 1916. So my family's been in Maryland for over a century. I was lucky enough to learn some Chinese, some Guoyu, at Maryland University. So, 我会说中文一点点. So now I'm going to continue in speaking in English instead. It's my great privilege to be here this evening. I was expecting Dr. Ping Lu to be joining me on stage. She is one of the commissioners on the Governor's Commission on Asian Pacific American Affairs. But as we know, she is off having a fabulous time overseas in Saudi Arabia. So, first of all, on behalf of Governor Westmore, I'd like to present a proclamation for Lunar New Year, for the Year of the Snake. And I'm just going to read just a portion of it because it's rather long. And from the Governor of the State of Maryland, whereas in recognition of the economic, social, and cultural contributions of the many Marylanders to whom the Lunar New Year holds special significance, the Maryland General Assembly has enacted a law commemorating the Lunar New Year Day each year throughout the state of Maryland. And whereas Maryland is proud to join in offering best wishes for a happy, healthy, and prosperous Year of the Snake, is signed by Governor Westmore, Lieutenant Governor Aruna Miller, and our very own Secretary of State, Susan C. Lee. On behalf of Governor Westmore and Lieutenant Governor Aruna Miller, 新年快乐，恭喜发财. And then in my native dialect, 新年快乐，恭喜发财. And I also bring a citation, and I'd like for Dr. Lee to come up. And it reads, let's see, Zhejiang University Alumni Association, Greater Washington, D.C. Chapter. Greetings. Be it known, because of your demonstration of high integrity and ability, meriting our great trust and respect, we are most pleased to award you the Governor's Citation in appreciation of your outstanding services to the citizens of this state, given under my hand and the Great Seal of the state of Maryland. Well, it's dated the 8th of February because, as you know, this event was originally on that date, but we had some, snow, I think it was? Tenchi? Yeah, okay.
and is signed by Governor Westmore, Lieutenant Governor Runa Miller, and Secretary of State Susan Lee. Susan, Secretary of State, would you like to come up here to help present these two, the proclamation and citation? Come on up. It's got your signature on it. Please join us.
This is teamwork. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
谢谢大家，恭喜恭喜。
Thank you so much.
Now let's welcome Maryland State Senator Karen Slam.
Good evening, everyone. I'm State Senator Clarence Lamb, and bring greetings from the Maryland General Assembly and the Asian American and Pacific Islander Legislative Caucus on our wonderful Lunar New Year celebration with ZJU University Alumni Association. I know Dr. Ping Lu, who is well known by all of you and all of us as well, invited me to this, and she always reminds me that this is the best university in China. And so I'm sure this audience would all agree. And that's why we're here this evening, to be able to celebrate and commemorate with all of you this wonderful Year of the Snake. And I know this is always my favorite time of the year, because we go to so many Lunar New Year celebrations, to be able to be with our community, with all of you, in recognition of all the contributions that you do and make to make Maryland and Montgomery County so special, diverse, and unique. And so we want to express our appreciation and thank you to all of you on this wonderful Year of the Snake. The Year of the Snake represents wisdom and tenacity, and particularly in this challenging time, we certainly need more wisdom and tenacity. And so we recognize that with everything going on, we stand with you here in Maryland, that we really value our Asian American community. We understand how important diversity actually is. And in spite of all the challenges going on, that the Maryland General Assembly and my colleagues in the Senate and the House are here to help and support all of you. And we recognize that there's a lot going on, but to the extent that we as a state can help support with additional hiring, I know our local county governments are also doing that as well, to try to expedite as much support as we can to support our community. Know that we're here to help all of you, and feel free to reach out to us anytime. I know that a couple of weeks ago we were at the Capital Outreach Youth Club. Is there anyone here from the Capital Outreach Youth Club? You are? Okay, all right. We actually have some citations for some students that weren't able to be here that we didn't have citations for earlier. And so we wanted to recognize the wonderful work that the Capital Outreach Youth Club did. We have citations for Andy Dang, Callie Dang, Jody Zhang, and also Kyle Wang. And I'll present them to you, and if you can present them to them later as well. These are wonderful students who have done tremendous work, and it's amazing to hear. Everybody, come back here, we'll get a quick photo together. All right. Dr. Ping Lu has been an amazing advisor and supporter of the Capital Youth Outreach Club. Students are doing really amazing things. I think Secretary Lee and I and the county executive were there a couple weeks ago and really impressed with the type of work that they're doing to reach out to the community, whether it's environmental work, technology work, supporting education here. Really, really impressive. And so we wanted to recognize them. And also, because they're students and they're children of graduates of ZJU University, I will asked President Lee to come up, and we'll also present him a citation on behalf of the Maryland General Assembly. And it reads, "Be it hereby known to all that sincerest congratulations are offered to the ZJU University Alumni Association of Greater Washington in recognition of the 2025 Lunar New Year celebration and your continued promotion of culture, heritage, unity, and fellowship in the Chinese American community presented on this first day of March 2025 by myself, Senator Lamb, on behalf of the entire Maryland General Assembly. Have a wonderful celebration and happy Year of the Snake."
Now let's welcome Montgomery County Executive Mark Ehrich.
大家好，新年快乐. I am very happy to be here. I think this is somewhere between my 25th and 30th Lunar New Year celebration of this year. I have eaten all kinds of Chinese food, except for chicken feet and other strange animal parts that I don't eat because I'm a Westerner. But it's been really wonderful, and it's my favorite time of year. I really appreciate your tradition of celebrating New Year for more than a night. It's really good that people get together continually with their different association groups, and you have time to be together and share your thoughts about what's coming up in the new year. I wish this were a better year. It is a good thing it's the year of the snake, because apparently we need to be adaptable. And we're going to be adaptable. But I want to assure you, one thing we're not going to adapt to is the kind of hatred and other nonsense coming out of this administration. This county protected the Chinese community the last time he was president. We said we'd stand up for you. We said we'd protect you. We will stand up for you and protect you now. Nothing he does is going to change the way Montgomery County is. We are who we are. And I want you to feel safe here. And I want you to feel comfortable. If you ever have a problem, our police are here to help, and they will help. So please use us. That's important. We want you to feel comfortable. I know how important your community is for Montgomery County because we've been doing a lot of economic development work over the past 2 years. We've made multiple trips to Asia. We've done Taiwan, mainland China, we've done Korea, we've done Vietnam, we've done India. My aide has done Thailand on top of that, and we're about to repeat the circuit again. And so we're looking forward to going over there. When we go abroad, we bring a few government people. We bring mostly members of your community who have relationships and businesses and ties back to the countries we visit. Because you're telling people why you live in Montgomery County and why you open businesses here or study here is the most important connection we can make to people in other countries. I could do a flashy video. It does not take the place of one of you telling somebody at a table, Montgomery County is a good place to come and it's a safe place to come, and they will welcome you there. So we really do appreciate what you do to help make us stronger. We believe in international trade. We believe in two-way trade. We believe that we try to bring businesses with us to find opportunities in the countries we visit, as well as help businesses in those countries find ways to expand in the United States. Notice I said expand. We're not looking to pull companies out of other countries. We're looking for companies to have the opportunity to expand here, and our companies to have the ability to expand there. Any kind of relationship has to be built on mutuality. It can't be built on, I'm going to take everything from you, and I actually don't have to give you anything back. So we want to make sure that we build our relationship that way. I think you know how important you are if you knew this population statistics. Montgomery County, in 1975, the Asian population didn't even register in our report about the population of Montgomery County. It was less than 0.5% because everybody who wasn't black or white was in this other 0.5%. Today, the Asian community is 16%. 1 out of every 6 people in Montgomery County is of Asian descent. And that's an amazing change in this county. And we're diverse. with the Asian community at 16%, the Black community at 21%, the Hispanic community at 22%, and the white community somewhere around 44%. There is no majority group here. You know, to the president who says you can't do diversity, equity, inclusion, if you live in Montgomery County and you're not doing diversity, equity, and inclusion, you're leaving somebody out, because everybody in this county is represented in our population. Everybody deserves the right to have good education and good job opportunities, live in a safe house and live in a safe community. So we're going to continue to do that work. We want you to feel welcome here. We look forward to working with you. I look forward to the next round of these next year. I'm sure it'll be just as good. And I just want you to know that we actually care and want to make sure that you feel that you're welcome in Montgomery County. I have a proclamation for Dr. Lee. And the proclamation says, Montgomery County is home to 4 out of the 10 most diverse cities in the United States. The Asian community is one of the fastest growing communities in Montgomery County, making up 16% of the total population. The Asian community saw a 600% increase in the last 10 years. It's the second fastest growing community here. Due to the change in demographics, we're seeing the government catch up with the population. You have the first Asian council member, the first Asian school board member, we have an Asian sheriff in Montgomery County, and we have an Asian police chief in Montgomery County. None of that was true 10 years ago, 5 years ago. So these are big changes for us. I told you before, this is my favorite holiday. The proclamation points out, I can get the full name, that the Asian American and Pacific Islander community is now one of the fastest growing. At 16% of the population, you have made innumerable contributions to the economic, cultural, and civic growth of Montgomery County. And whereas Lunar New Year is one of the most important holidays for many Asian Americans living in Montgomery County, and whereas 2025 is the year of the snake brings wisdom, transformation, adaptation, and creativity. The year of the snake signifies a transformative year, making headway in strategic ways and adapting to changes with greater awareness. And whereas festivities across the county will showcase the richness of Asian culture and highlight the importance of Asian family togetherness, now therefore Dwayne Markowitz is County Executive and the County Council of Montgomery County hereby proclaim January 29th, 2025 as Lunar New Year Day in Montgomery County, and encourage residents to join in recognizing the contributions of the Asian American community and to take part in celebrations across the county.
Mark, you can stay on the stage. So now I want to welcome all our VIP guests. So Minister Councilor Shen Xuesong, Secretary of State Susan Lee, and all the people, like all the guests from Chinese Embassy and from the state government, Christina Poi. Yeah. So and yeah, Mark is already here. Sen Yi, please. You okay? Yeah. So and also all our Alumni Association committee members, you work so hard. Let's have a group picture here. Please come to the stage. And all the Xu Fei present, Lawrence. Oh, okay. 理事们，快点！牛逼！
Thank
Thank you so much.
大华府浙江大学校友会自1999年成立以来，至今已经走过了26周年。过去1年，我们华府浙大校友会在各位校友的支持下，取得了丰硕的成果，举办了一系列丰富多彩的活动，促进了校友之间的交流，增进了校友之间的友谊。新的1年，我们将继续努力，为大家提供更多更好的服务。我们希望大家能够集思广益，继续支持校友会的发展，让我们一起携手共进，共创美好的1年。接下来邀请李浩会长上台宣布 Special Contribution Award。
特别感谢各位校友，特别是还有我们的很多赞助商对于校友会的支持，所以在这里我们也给他们就是就是说来表示感谢吧。就是现在我叫到名字的校友，请到台上来，然后我们会给你发一个感谢的证书。然后如果是你想跟大家问候一下的话，有30秒。首先是我们的王伟学长 Victor 王。下一位是我们升学顾问Diane谭。Take your time, Diane.
Thank you so much for having me here. So I'm Diane Tan. I'm with my company, Ingenious Prep. We're the experts for college admission counseling. So we serve students from about 8th or 9th grade up until their senior year in high school. We help students with interest explorations, such as planning for their future major, planning for their extracurricular activities and after-school clubs, as well as selecting classes in their high school, all the way up to the college application process. So if you have any questions, you're welcome to connect with me, and I'll be happy to provide services to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. And next is our alumni, Sean Yu. Thank you. Next, let's welcome Jin Chongfei. Is Dr. Jin here? Next is Wang Mengchen. Next, let's welcome from TZ, Rice Chen.
OK， 大家好啊，我叫 Rice， 我是慈禧奶茶店的负责人之一啊。我们奶茶店在去年9月份开张了， 就在 Bethesda 开过去大概15到20分钟吧。然后对我们后面还有一些奶茶还没卖完的，大家还没喝的话可以去后面看看啊。还有就是我们店就是非常乐意的跟各个社团团体合作任何形式的活动有兴趣的都可以找我聊天我的联系方法就在后面那个 banner 就可以找到了最后就是我们店最近有新出这个鸡蛋糕我建议大家去店里面试一下吧，很好吃的。好，谢谢大家。
Thank you, Rice. Last but not least, let's welcome Joy Chen, if you are here. No. Okay, that concludes our special contribution certificate.